Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about today is the difference between brand name food and store brand food, okay? Do you ever wonder where the brand name food comes from, okay? A lot of people don't realize that the store brand food comes from the actual brand name food, okay? If you look at some of the lettering, sometimes it's the same as the brand name food, okay? Now, have you ever heard of Best Foods? Okay. Best Foods makes, or should I say, is a store brand, and they have their own products, okay, and they are effectively identical to some of the brand names. Does it make sense? Now, I'm not talking about Great Value or anything like that, okay? The difference between Best Foods and, say, Hellmann's, the difference between the two is only label deep, okay? So when you have, say, Hellmann's mayonnaise and Best Food, which is the store brand, it's the same product, just a different label. And apparently, location plays a very big part in whether or not a store offers either the Best Food brand or a Hellmann's product. Yeah. So I've noticed this myself, whether I'm in one coast or another coast. Like, I live on the west coast of Florida. I have family on the east coast of Florida. I go over there and I visit with them a lot. If I go on the east coast of Florida and I go into the same store that's over here, say Publix, for example, they'll have different things over there than they do over here. Same with Walmart, different things over there than they do over here. But it's the same store, just different coast. Make sense?
What brand is this? Apparently, depending on where you live, it's different because this one that I got from my grandparents' house is Best Foods. But this one where I live is Hellmann's. I thought this was an off brand. Nope. Just apparently the Rocky Mountains, one side or the other, it's different.
Now, it has been reported that Hellmann's and Best Foods are indeed the same brand, but this wasn't always the case. Both brands fall under the Unilever, you've heard of Unilever, okay, corporate umbrella, which is a business that owns over 400 popular brands, ranging from anything and everything you could think of, like HBA, or beauty and skincare products like Dove, Lever, Noxzema, Pond's, Degree, the deodorant, all the way to ice cream like Breyers, Klondike, Good Humor, Popsicle, Taliente, Magnum, okay? Now, Best Foods and Hellmann's are brand names for the very same line of mayonnaise products. They've simply retained separate branding since 1932, when Best Foods Incorporated of California purchased Richard Hellman Incorporated of New York, and this is according to Unilever. So, the difference between the two products are just the labels and the packaging, and depending on where you are in the United States, you'll either be getting Best Foods or you'll be getting Hellmann's. Strange, right? So it's kind of funny how that all works out. Why do you have to live on one side of a state, or in one state and not in another state, to just get Hellmann's, but it's the same thing. It's very funny. And you would never think that you can't get Hellmann's in one state, but it's this same product, but it's just a different name. It's weird. But I just wanted to bring this to your attention. I don't know why, but I really just wanted to. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Oh, I guess, one of the reasons why is, how a lot of people move from state to state, okay? And you go to the grocery store and you're like, I can't find this particular thing. Or even if you move to another city, I can't find this particular thing, right? But all the while, it's sitting right there in front of you. It's just a different brand name, but it's the same darn thing. I can't tell you how many times I've done that. I've gone over to my parents on the East Coast, and I'll be wanting to cook them dinner, and I'll have to go to the store, and I'll be like, I can't find this one thing, but yet it's right there in front of me. It's just a different brand. I've done that so many times. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you in the next one. Now I know why. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.